Now, the Northwest province is gearing up for the first annual Mahika Mahikeng Cultural Festival. It's scheduled to take place from the 11th to the 13th of December. The event will carry a variety of activities such as an Afro-Soul concert, traditional dancing, a fashion show and motswako concert, just to mention a few things that will be taking place. To tell us about the order of events on the day, we are joined in studio by the Northwest Premier himself, Supra, Mahumapelo and KB, who will be performing at the festival. It is so good to have both of you in studio. Welcome.
Oh, good morning. Good morning, Leon, and good morning to the viewers at home.
All right, so I am hearing that this is a first of its kind in the Northwest province.
We took a decision, Leon, that as part of implementing the National Development Plan, we need to do the rebranding, repositioning, and renewal of the province. And we have located the arts and culture as one of the pillars of the economy in the province. So we then said, in practical terms, what can we do? So we came up with an idea of making sure that we bring back life, active life in Mahikeng. So we came up with an idea of Mahika Mahikeng, so it will be inaugurated now.
Yeah, and what I am noticing, there seems to be a trend of those that are performing. It seems that you have to come from the Northwest. Do you? Because Double HP is on the lineup,
yes.
and I think he's a Northwest boy. And here we've got KB in studio with us, a Northwest lady.
Well, I mean, there are other artists on the lineup who
so
are
you
not
are
from
allowed
the
to perform
province.
if you weren't born in the province?
Yes.
Okay,
and you know, it's such a great thing. We've taken it a step further as artists and said that we're going to incorporate in our performances, you know, some local talent. So some of the artists that are not from the Northwest have, you know, said to me, look, KB, find us dancers from there, find us a band from there. So it's going to be a very interactive experience, you know, for all the artists involved, even the artists in Mahikeng who are not established yet, so to speak.
Yeah. You've got an incredible lineup. I've just mentioned two of
Yes.
you, KB. And you've got the one and only Casper.
Yes, you'll realize that Bugonibu Pirim has been exporting talent for many, many years. I mean, the entire Gauteng, almost the entire country, is full of artists from our province. So we thought, let's bring them together.
Yes.
Back home. That's why on the second day, we'll be focusing on motswako.
Yes.
And this motswako was conceptualized by the Mahikeng artists themselves. You know that here in Joburg, every year they come together and they do the motswako thing. So, Tuxi, Fifi Cooper, Casper, Kulishan, and the rest of them, Mulimi and so on, will be performing on the second day of the event. The first day is going to be focusing on Afro-Soul. That's where we will be doing Donald, Busi, Bonolo, Nati, and the rest of them will be there. But what is important is that this will be preceded by an event that will focus on kids. Because it's important to bring the parents, the kids together to enjoy themselves, you know, and prepare for Christmas and the New Year.
Yeah, it is. I imagine it's a massive family activity, and it's going to be so much fun. Obviously, this is in a way meant to revive the province as the capital for music, arts, culture, and heritage. This is the beginning of many things, I can imagine.
We said rebranding, repositioning, and renewal. We've got then a triangular approach to dealing with the challenges of the economy, which is agriculture, culture, and tourism. So you can see that we are focusing on the sea, on the cultural part. But we have also taken a decision to revive Mahikeng. It must be vibrant. We must grow the economy. We must create work. People must yearn to visit Mahikeng. So from now onwards, every year, this event will be taking place and is going to be permanently in the calendar of events in this country.
Yeah, that is, it's really exciting. But it's also exciting for musicians such as yourself, KB, to be a part of something like this. Obviously, this contributes to your success.
It does. You know, most of us left home, left Mahikeng, left the Northwest province to come and do business in Joburg. But it's been our aspiration to go back home and take our business there. So events like Mahika Mahikeng will really give us an opportunity to do that, but also to give back and re-stimulate and nurture, you know, arts and culture. Like I mentioned earlier, bring in the young people and say to them, look, I'm performing next week. If you know my steps, if you know everything, I'm going to leave my Joburg dance and I'm going to come perform with you. So it's really a great opportunity for all of us. And I'm so happy that many of us are going to be there.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be like awesome. A big reunion, a big party. So how does it work? Do you need to buy tickets to go to the event? And where is it going to be held?
Yeah, the tickets are at Compi Tickets.
Okay.
The first day is going to be taking place at the convention center. That's where we'll be focusing on Afro-Soul. The second day will be taking place at Lotlamorin, the popular Mahikeng venue for entertainment.
Yes.
That's Lotlamorin Vem. We are revamping it, so it's going to be motswako focused there. The third day is again at Lotlamorin Dam. Is going to be jazz, to be preceded in the morning by choral music. Just as a build-up, you know. In the morning you start with choral music, and then the jazz, winding down, and then moving to Christmas.
Lovely. It sounds fantastic. So if you're in that area, and if you're not in that area, take a drive down there. It's the festive season, and there's just so many events taking place around the country, but it sounds like this is the place to be. And one person I know in studio, I think, who's going to be getting into a car and driving down there is Ayanda. She's not in studio. She is such a massive Casper Nyobes fan. You don't understand.
You know, Leanne, you can drive offline because our airport is also operational.
Oh, well, there you go.
Absolutely. So you just, it's a 45-minute hop over.
Exactly.
And you're there.
Make it easier that
Yeah.
way. Yeah, of course, those flights that have just been introduced. That's
there are
fantastic.
flights that we introduce. We want to grow the economy
Yes,
of the
and that's
province,
one way
and
of
we are
doing
very
it.
serious about it. We now have flights from Cape Town to Pilanesberg,
Yes.
from Johannesburg to Mahikeng. So Mahikeng, Bukorimbo is back in the fold.
We'll hook Ayanda up with, right, so she can go and
Yeah,
watch
Ayanda
Casper.
must come over.
Casper, she's obsessed with it. I'm giving all her secrets out here on air. Premier, thank you for being with us here. Thank you
very much
for coming and visiting us here in studio. Premier of the Northwest Supra, Mahumapelo, and KB, who's going to be performing alongside some of our homeboys and homegirls back in the Northwest. Mahikeng, that's where it's going down. Mahika Mahikeng Cultural Festival. And apparently you're going to be coming back and performing for us just before the end of December, right?
That's it.
Good.
Yes.
The Premier.
Yes, I'm told that
staged once
I'm
again.
supposed to come back
Because they're
here.
telling me in my ear that
As
you're
an
going to be coming back. So I
artist.
automatically look at KB, and now they say, no, KB, the Premier. You're coming to perform
Yeah, they say
for
I
us.
must come and perform for free just before Christmas. I'll do it for South Africans, you know.
No, this is something to watch.
Yeah.
The Premier live on Morning Live.
Live on Morning Live.
Not on a TNA, but
SOR
Singing.
Mahumapelo, singing for Christmas.
I'll be the backing vocalist.
will you be the backing
I'll still
vocalist?
be
Okay,
there.
so I'll be a shoe-up girl too. I've got to see this. Thank you,
very
Premier. We
much.
can't wait.
Yes.
All right, there you go. It's 7:45 here on Morning Live if you're watching the time. Let's just remember